Hey everyone, what's up? This is HADuke. Today is my birthday. I'm 37 years old today. Getting pretty old. Anyhow, I just wanted to make a quick video. I don't do this very often, but I just wanted to brag a little bit about my birthday. A lot of people, of course, told me happy birthday on Facebook, and I appreciate it. But as far as birthday gifts, I guess you say, what all have I gotten? My parents, they sent me $20. In a birthday card, and we used that, my wife and I, and we went out to eat today. Had dinner at Fats Cafe. If anyone's never heard of Fats Cafe, oh my god, it's incredible, so freaking good. But they have a thing going on where if you become a subscriber to their website and you get the emails with the coupons and stuff, they send you a coupon that you can use on your birthday to get a free calabash chicken meal. It's freaking awesome. It's like a $13 meal that you can get for free. So we went and done that. As far as birthday presents, first thing, my wife got me $50 worth of Steam codes, and with those I was able to use to buy WWE 2K15, which is actually going to be released tomorrow on the PC. I'm really excited about that. I know the game's got a lot of negative reviews, and people have said stuff about it sucking on the new gen or next gen consoles, but we'll see how it goes. Also, real quick, I'm recording this using Pinnacle. I've never done a webcam video before with Pinnacle, so hopefully it's going to come out okay and it's not going to be too many frame drops, but this is mainly just for my friends and people who actually care. I'm not expecting to get a million views on this video. But anyhow, so I've got all that. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a big wrestling fan, and I've been collecting wrestling DVDs for a long time. My wife actually bought me several DVDs for my birthday. And if you go, there's a store called Ollie's. I think their slogan is good stuff cheap. They basically sell items that come from other stores like Target, Best Buy, Walmart, stuff that's either like over merchandise or things that didn't sell. They'll sell here at Ollie's for a very, very reduced price. So my wife went there. She bought me a bunch more CDs, or not CDs, but DVDs to go with my DVD collection. That's actually getting pretty extensive. I'm actually going to show all of them, but I'm just going to show the ones that she got for my birthday first. So first off, she got me the Stone Cold Steve Austin Bottom Line Most Popular Superstar of All Time set. I'm hoping this is showing up. Anyway, this is actually Blu-ray. When this first came out, I would imagine it was probably $20 or more, and she got it for $3. I mean, you just can't beat a 3-disc set on Blu-ray for $3. So like I said, you need to check out Ollie's. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. That is the most incredible place. You can find so much awesome stuff. We even got a daggum air conditioning unit for $300. I mean, a big freaking 14,000 BTU air conditioner for $300, and it's one of those ones that actually sits inside. It's not a window unit. It's an actual unit that you sit inside the house. Freaking awesome. She also got me Judgment Day 2009. I think this one was like $2. The main event on this one was Randy Orton versus Batista for the WWE title, and Edge took on Jeff Hardy for the world title. So I mean, just classic. This is from freaking 6 years ago. I mean, just incredible. Let's see, what other ones did she get me? She got me this one. It's the Best of SmackDown 10th anniversary. It's from 1999 to 2009. The main reason she got me this one is because it's got the Eddie Guerrero tribute show on it, where Eddie Guerrero, untimely, had passed away or whatever, and they did a tribute show for him on SmackDown, and she got me this one. So, and this is like a 3-disc set, and it's like $3 or $4. I mean, you just can't beat the prices. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's not even open yet, but then she got me The Rock Epic Journey Dwayne Johnson. You can see right here, Ollie's. I'm gonna try to hold it up to the camera. I'm hoping it's showing up. It's $2.99 at Ollie's, brand new, still in the plastic, 3-disc set. I mean, you just cannot beat that. Freaking incredible stuff. She got me The Rock versus Cena. Once in a Lifetime. It's a 3-disc set leading up to their epic match that they had at WrestleMania 28, the first time they wrestled. It tells everything, all the background story, all their interviews and stuff they did against each other, backstage stuff. It's pretty cool. And that was also $3. You can see right there, $2.99 at Ollie's. The Heart and Soul Bret Hart Collection. Or the Hart Family Anthology 3-disc set. This one was also $2.99. I've actually started watching this one because I've always been a Bret Hart fan, but it's got stuff in here that tells about Stu Hart, Helen Hart, the Hart Dynasty, the Hart Foundation. It's got Owen Hart, all the Hart brothers. It's even got stuff in here about the British Bulldog and Brian Pillman. You know, it's incredible. So, yeah, that's what I got for my birthday today. All those. So it's like I said, I got a lot of wrestling videos to watch. I may end up trying to set up my Justin TV channel and start streaming these for people who may want to see them. All right, so now I'm going to show you all the rest of the DVDs that I have, wrestling DVDs in my collection. I've got the Legends of Wrestling, Jerry Lawler and Junkyard Dog. I got this for Christmas this past year. I actually haven't watched it yet. I need to sit down and watch it. Classic matches from dating all the way back to 1989. Jerry Lawler and Jimmy Valiant against Kerry Von Erich and Michael Hayes. I mean, for instance, Jerry Lawler versus Roddy Piper, Jerry Lawler versus Owen Hart, the Kiss My Foot match, the famous Kiss My Foot match between Jerry Lawler and Bret Hitman Hart at the King of the Ring. You know, just incredible stuff on here. So that's another one. I've got to watch it soon. WrestleMania 21. I've had this one for quite a while. You can actually tell this is not an original. This is one that a friend of mine actually burned me a copy of, and then I just downloaded a custom cover for it. So I got that. I got the original WrestleMania 3. My wife found this for me. I believe she got it for me at Ollie's as well a couple of years back. WrestleMania 3 on DVD. I mean, just incredible. This is, of course, the famous Macho Man versus Ricky Steamboat from WrestleMania 3, I believe. Is that the one? I mean, make sure this is the right one. Looking. Yes, it is. The Intercontinental Championship match between Macho Man and Ricky Steamboat. Probably by far the greatest wrestling match ever in the history of wrestling. And it's on WrestleMania 3, so I've got that one. I've got the greatest superstars of the 90s. This is a 3-disc set. This came out, I think, a couple of years ago. One thing I like about it is it actually has Sting on it. It was back before Sting even signed with WWE, of course. But, you know, all of his WCW stuff and everything. And anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Sting fan. Always have been. Then I've got the greatest wrestling superstars of the 80s. Now, this is an actual 3-disc set. It's really, really nice, too. I mean, you've got, you know, posters and all kinds of stuff inside here. It's got Bobby Heenan, Larry Zbyszko, Junkyard Dog, Sergeant Slaughter, Dusty Rhodes, Arn Anderson, you know, Bob Orton, Iron Sheik, Paul Orndorff. Just all these are like the wrestlers I grew up watching. So, I mean, this is an incredible set right here. Shawn Michaels, Boyhood Dream. That's a really good one. This is probably one of his first disc sets that came out. I think it came out in 2004. I've watched this one several times. I mean, it's incredible. It basically showcases his career from back whenever he, you know, he was wrestling. He became the champion. He had the problem with drugs and everything. He got injured, went away for several years, came back, won the title, you know, and just went from there. So it's a great story. I've got the DX, new and improved. This is the only one that I actually got off of the WWE.com. I got it the day it came out. I think I paid like $40 for it. It's freaking ridiculous, but you know, they do the little crotch chop. You know, it's just Shawn Michaels and Triple H. You know, I just think that's cool. But yeah, that's the only one that I've ever bought from WWE.com. So it's a pretty awesome set. Then I've got another Bret Hart. This is the Hitman Collection. This one came out in, let's look here. Let's see. Where's the year? The year 2005. I think this one maybe came out whenever he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, right around that time. It's a 3-disc set. So I think I found this one at a video game shop. Probably paid about $5 for it, I guess. Okay, then we've got the Ultimate Anthology of Hulk Hogan, brother. Yeah, that's a good one. This goes, you know, all the way from his beginnings all the way through WCW. It actually came out before he had his final WWE match at SummerSlam against Randy Orton, if anyone remembers that. This is like right before that happened. So this isn't the latest one. I guess this is the next to the latest. I know this one is actually on the WWE Network now. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they've done another Hulk Hogan series since then, but it's actually 4 discs. So yeah, there's a lot of awesome stuff on there. That's a really good one if you're a big Hulk Hogan fan. I'm not crazy about Hulk Hogan, but you know, he did help pave the way. So yeah. I've got Breaking Point, WWE Breaking Point 2009. This is another good one. The main event was an I Quit match between Randy Orton and John Cena for the WWE Championship. And then we had CM Punk against The Undertaker in a submission match for the World Heavyweight Championship. So, yeah, pretty good one. This one is probably my all-time favorite, I would have to say. This is called The Moment of Truth by Sting. This is, if you're religious, this basically talks about how he was a wrestler, he was bad in drugs and everything, and then he ended up becoming a Christian, dedicated his life to the Lord. And it's a really, really good story. I mean, it gets really down into the Steve Borden part of Sting, which you rarely see because he's always got his face paint or he's got his sunshades. So you really don't get to see a lot of him. But, I mean, this really gets down in there. They have really exclusive interviews on here, one-on-one. Of course, he was in TNA at the time when this disc was made, or this movie was made. But it's a really good one. I mean, I definitely recommend if anybody has an opportunity to see it, check this out because, I mean, it's a great movie. I mean, it's a great story. And, I have all the utmost respect for Sting. I've watched Sting ever since I was probably 5-6 years old. He's been my favorite wrestler of all time. So, yeah, check that out. I've got Booker T, the younger years, early years. This is like ancient stuff right here. I mean, Booker T versus the Super Destroyer, versus Action Jackson. This is back before him and Stevie Ray made their big run in WCW. This is, classic stuff right here. Let's see what else we got here. Here's another one, Superstars of Yesteryear. It's got Nick Bockwinkel, Curt Hennig, the Fabulous Freebirds, and Jerry Lawler. Some classic matches like Nick Bockwinkel versus Curt Hennig, Bob Orton versus Jim Neidhart, the Freebirds versus Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Ted DiBiase. That was actually before he became the $1 Million Man. Jimmy Snuka versus Kodiak Bear. I mean, just classic. I mean, this is probably like early 80s, stuff right here, back when wrestling was freaking awesome. These guys would get in there and they'd beat each other to a bloody freaking pulp, and actually matches that would last 45, 50 minutes long. I mean, you go to a wrestling back then, and these days you go into those dungy, arenas, and, you see smoke everywhere, everybody's got a cup of beer, and they come out, and you get maybe 7 or 8 matches on the card, but you would literally be there for like 5 hours, and it would cost like $10 to get in. I mean, it was incredible. I grew up with stuff like this. I mean, this is the awesome stuff right here. This is WWE couldn't touch this crap. I mean, this is incredible stuff. 20 years too soon. The superstar Billy Graham story. Billy Graham. I mean, he pretty much, in my opinion, paved the way for what we now know as sports entertainment. I mean, this guy, he was so flashy. He was the one, him and Sergeant Slaughter were the two guys who actually started the whole having an entrance theme when you come to the ring. A lot of people don't know that. Billy Graham, he was a pioneer with a lot of having to do with wrestling. And this is an incredible story about his career and his life and how he got into wrestling and how he inspired people like Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, I mean, all the greats, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior. There's so many that took inspiration from Billy Graham. It's a great story. Okay. My Life, John Cena. This is I believe this is a 3-disc set. This is another Ollie special. We paid like $3 for. It's one of the older ones. I think this one came out in, 2007. So, yeah, it's really good. Really good. Okay. This one I haven't even opened yet. 15-0, The Undertaker. I think this came with one of the WrestleManias that Jenny bought me, my wife. It was just packed in there with it. But 15-0, The Undertaker. So, yeah, that tells you how old this is because he's now, 22-1, I believe, or 20. See, yeah, 22-1 now. So, this would be 8 years ago. Let's see. WWE Backlash pay-per-view. This was 2006. Main event was John Cena versus Triple H versus Edge for the WWE title. This is the famous Shawn Michaels and God versus Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon. The Money in the Bank versus the Intercontinental Championship was RVD against Shelton Benjamin. Flair versus Umaga. Mickie James versus Trish Stratus. Some pretty awesome matches on there, and I haven't even opened this one yet. This is still brand new, still into plastic. All right, WrestleMania 26, $2.99 Ollie special, still into plastic, brand freaking new. I mean, this is incredible. The WWE Championship match that night was Batista and John Cena. World Heavyweight Championship, Chris Jericho and Edge. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. That was where, of course, Shawn Michaels was retired. In my opinion, probably one of the better WrestleManias. Bret Hart and Vince McMahon. I mean, that was not the greatest match, but just the story and how that all built up was really well done, in my opinion. Still think that it would have been freaking hilarious if Bret Hart would have snuck a pistol into the arena and shot Vince McMahon between the eyes right there live on national television. That's me and my sick, twisted mind here. WrestleMania 23, the famous hair versus hair match. That was awesome. John Cena and Shawn Michaels. This is the one where Undertaker beat Batista for the belt. Just pretty awesome pay-per-view here. But back when WrestleMania actually meant something, it's just the past, say, maybe 3 or 4 WrestleManias, they just haven't really been all that great to me. I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but it just seems like they're just not magical like they used to be back in those days. All right, just a couple more, guys. Bear with me here. WrestleMania 22, the 3-disc collector's edition. This was another $2.99 Ollie special. This one here was the Undertaker versus Mark Henry in the casket match. The no-holds-barred match between Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon. United States title between Chris Benoit. Ooh, can't say that. Against the Invisible Man versus JBL. Yeah, but anyhow, WrestleMania 22. That was awesome. You can even see here on the cover that Chris Benoit's face is not even on the cover. That's pretty bad. And my final one, still in the plastic. Actually, this is another one my wife got for my birthday today. I don't know how in the world it got mixed up. I've already watched this on, I believe it was on WWE Network, but it's the NWO The Revolution 3-disc set about the NWO. It's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, of course, that's left out of it. That's not told because, of course, this is WWE's version telling you about the NWO and WCW, and everybody knows that all the great things that WCW did once do or whatever, that WWE is going to water it down and make it like it's nothing. But it's still really good to just kind of go back and see all the old matches, like seeing Kevin Nash feuding with Rey Mysterio, for instance, wherever Rey Mysterio was actually unmasked in WCW, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But anyhow, so yeah, there you go. I guess I'm done, boring you and wasting your time. But yeah, so I've had a really good birthday, I think. It's fixing to go pick up the boys from the bus here in a little while. Go check the mail again, see if anybody else has sent me anything. But anyhow, so just want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes, and I do apologize if this video has been, jumpy, glitchy. Hopefully it's not been too bad. I'm closing in on 18 minutes now. Did not intend for it to be this long. Anyhow, just wanted to thank you for watching, and I do plan to set my Justin TV channel back up eventually, probably within the next couple of weeks or so, and I think I will start streaming some of these. So, if you guys want to check them out and watch them, let me know, and we'll set it all up. Anyhow, this is HADuke, signing out for now. Thanks for watching.